Why do you look like me?
Why do you look like Dirt Bike Jim?
Because I'm always Dirt Bike Jim.
I look like you because it's
Podcast Jim.
Podcast Jim, and it's Halloween.
It's crazy. It's weird. It's like seeing it's what I could have been if like my tallness setting was like slid up when like my parents were picking my attributes, you know?
when they were building their kid.
Yeah. For some reason they gave me some pretty high intelligence, but then they were like, you know, low on the
He's
vertical.
not going to need this.
Yeah. He doesn't need to be over 5'6". We'll make him smart though.
They picked the wrong beard too.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The red beard, not the move.
When they were picking your hair color,
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah. Well, they also attributed too many points to body fat and not enough to body hair. So, thanks, Mom and Dad.
Well, when you're that good looking, you can't have everything, okay?
Stop it. You can't see, but I'm blushing behind this helmet. What up, everybody? I'm Dirt Bike Jim.
I'm Podcast Jim.
This is your Halloween special episode.
Halloween.
Yeah.
What is up?
And it's episode 24, too. Not 24, too, but 24 also.
Yeah, 24 as well.
Yeah. Yes. As well. Touche. Touche, Jim.
Touche. Touche, Dirt Bike Jim.
Hey, Podcast Jim, you look great.
Oh, stop it, Dirt Bike Jim. You look great.
As much as I would love to keep this on for the bit, for the whole video, that's just not going to happen.
Yeah, you're probably... just bashing everything with
Classic Podcast Jim. All right.
Dirt Bike Jim's a little less put together.
Way more reckless.
Than
Way more
Podcast
reckless.
Jim.
Yeah. So, what's up, man? It's
Dude,
it's Halloween,
It's
dude.
Halloween. I'm so pumped that we made it happen on Halloween.
We did. We made it happen. That's what we do. We make things happen.
That's what we do here at the
We make magic.
Sad Boy Studios.
Sad Boy Studios. I'm here for it.
Yeah, but we have a lot of fun Halloween activities in store for today's podcast. And while we kind of get that stuff built up, I have a story that I have to tell you.
Real quick, we have a very special ending for this week's episode, so you got to stick around. I'm here for a story.
You have to. You have to.
I can actually take a drink now. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, I have to also take a drink from my gamer subs.
Water break, everybody.
Hydra homie.
Yep.
You know, that's what I got.
Posture check, water check, hydration check. I know you guys have been sitting at your desks all hunched over like the gremlins that you are. Sit up straight, straighten out your shoulders, crack your back.
Or if you're like me, you just drive like you're, you know. But, okay, so story time.
Yes.
Very much Halloween related. So,
Oh, I'm here for it.
I went to Ohio the other day. You know
yes.
this, right?
Yeah.
So Thursday, I'm driving. It's probably right around the Raleigh area.
Okay.
And so, like, I know that there's an airport around Raleigh, right?
RDU. It's like one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Never heard of it, though.
never been there. But I was driving. I looked up, and like no joke. I looked up. I saw something. I'm like, oh, it must be a plane, like going to RDU, right?
One would think.
Right. I literally looked at my phone for 2 seconds to see what turn I had to take. I looked back up. That thing that I thought was a plane, not there. Completely gone. Nowhere in the general area. There was no trees. There was no nothing. I think I saw a UFO. And it, like, honestly, it's not even surprising anymore because the government's like, yeah, they're real. Here's a whole bunch of footage.
Are you sure it wasn't Malaysia Flight 377 or whatever?
Finally came back.
And then disappeared again?
But, like, dude, no joke. In like a 2 second span, from here in the sky, the closest trees are like very far out of view. Right.
It's an airport, yeah.
And it was just gone. So, like, I had to look crazy because I'm in my car, I'm driving, right? And I'm like, I swear it was there. Like, it had to be a UFO, which you can think I'm crazy or not. I don't care. I'm not going to start getting a tinfoil hat, right?
Scared the absolute piss out of me. Holy
I'm
shit.
glad you're sitting over there and I'm not.
Holy shit.
But I swear, it had to be a UFO.
All right, Podcast Jim, was it real?
Dude, nothing's real. Everything's fake. Side note, I was looking into getting a shirt made that said nothing's real. Everything is fake. The turnaround time was way too long.
It's okay. I'm here for it though.
The dedication to being podcast Jim for Halloween,
I didn't put a lot of effort into Dirt Bike Gym because all this stuff was in my house already.
You put years of dirt bike gymming.
Yeah, there's dirt from many years ago all over my helmet and my shirt. I'm committed. I thought about this years ago when I got this shirt dirty.
So when the aliens come and they pick us up right now, they'd be like, "Oh, look, these are the same people."
Yeah, they could. Yeah, how'd we get two of the same?
We're literally twins. Can you see it?
What about now?
Oh, there it is. Much better. Like literally twins. But I swear, I saw a UFO.
I'm not going to discredit you because, like you said, literally anything's possible these days with how much the government is like covering up and or releasing that aliens
They
are
have been
potentially real.
Yeah, they've been covering it up for years now, decades.
What did it look like? Did it look like a plane? Like you thought it was a plane?
I thought it was a plane. It was just like long, cylindrical, which from the altitude that the plane is, it seems
It
right.
looked like a giant penis.
But it was silver.
Johnson.
It was silver though.
Wang. Private. I'm trying to think of all the terrible Austin Power jokes.
Oh God, I loved it.
When they got Ozzy Osbourne, it's boobs, fucking boobs.
Dude, I loved that movie. Goldmember was
They're
so
good.
Yeah. But anyway, it looked like silver, like cylindrical. So I just figured it was a plane. But then when it was gone, literally 2 seconds later, I'm like, wait, what?
What did it look like? Yeah.
Right. Like, did I imagine that? Am I seeing something? Should I be driving right now? Am I safe?
Next thing you know, the plane's just crashing in front of you, like on the
I didn't
highway.
see it because it's nosediving above my car. Right.
You hear the comical meow from the
Those
cartoons.
engines are getting way closer. How
Why is it-
close am I to the airport? Am I
There's
on the
no
runway?
clouds in the sky. Where did this shadow come from?
Why is it really hot?
And suddenly you just wake up in heaven. How'd I get here? What? Hold on. God? Psych, nothing's real, everything's fake. So Halloween. So we'll move past your possible UFO side.
I don't want to seem crazier than it already seems.
Yeah, podcast
Let's
Jim.
move-
We
let's
know
move
that you're
along.
crazy. So with it being Halloween, what's like your favorite Halloween or like trick or treat tradition? Or do you have any trick or treat traditions?
I mean, I'd say when I was younger, definitely liked dressing up, going out and getting candy, and then going home and changing to like a different costume or mask and
doing
then
it
going
again?
back out.
I never did that. My parents wouldn't let me do that.
Like you find like the good houses,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, that
The
one,
ones that give
that
out
one.
full size candy bars.
Yeah, like that one. Okay, I'll be right back. Go home, change to a different outfit, put a different mask on, be like trick or treat, and they're like,
Wait, I recognize that voice.
hold on,
Weren't you just Jim a second ago?
I'm podcast Jim now.
Yeah, exactly. I can't think of anything from when I was trick or treating, but now as an adult, one of my favorite traditions that I do at my house is throughout the night, probably about halfway through ish, the trick or treating time span that the city ordinates for the whole shebang. I try to find the kid with like my favorite costume. I don't know what I don't know what my favorite costume is this year. I'll know it when I see it. But I'll tell that kid like, "Hey, you random child, I like your costume. Come back when trick or treat is over. Any candy I have left in this bowl, it's all yours." And I usually pick out, I think I did one year. I think I picked some kid with like a really good Black Panther costume.
Oh, nice.
It wasn't just like one of the cheap ones from Walmart where it was like a wrinkly mask and like, it was like a
Right.
good one. And sure enough, that kid came back at the end of trick or treat and he was like, "You said you give me all the candy." I was like, "You're right, bud." Dumped the whole bucket in it. And I was like, "I'm out. See ya." And I went inside and that was the end of it. It's like probably the thing that I look forward to the most.
Never gonna forget that. He's gonna be
right?
like, this guy. I'm going back there next year.
Yep, right. I'm gonna get a sick costume and I'm going
Yeah.
to that guy's house.
He's gonna be planning through 364 days to
gotta
find the best costumes so he can get the extra candy at the end.
Yep. It's crazy. As much as I hate kids or dislike children. I don't hate them. It brings me joy to see other children get happy when I give them shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like last year, I don't know. I can't remember if it was raining. I know. Reed was sick. I don't know if it was raining or not too, but he was sick, and he couldn't go trick or treating.
Yeah, I think it rained last year because we sat on our front porch for like 20 minutes and then it downpoured.
So he was sick, like stuffy nose, coughing, everything. I felt so bad for him. All he wanted to do was go trick or treating. He bought a bumblebee costume for it and everything. So
he bought it, or you bought it?
Well, you know what I mean. He picked out a bumblebee costume. So what we did was, I was like, okay, we're still doing this. So I got a bunch of candy and I put it in a bucket, and Taylor got some too. And then I went into the bedroom and I had him come and knock on the door. He said, trick or treat. And I gave him some candy. And I was like, go to the other door, see if there's any more. And Taylor would be waiting at like the studio door, and he would knock on that one, get candy. Meanwhile, I run to the bathroom door and have him come to the bathroom door. So he just went all throughout all the doors. We were just running around for like 10 minutes, and we just gave him all the candy that we bought.
Hey,
so he could not go trick or treating.
Yeah, you got to do. I think improvising is just parenting 101.
Oh,
it's literally on the fly.
That's 90% of parenting is just fake it till you make it.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of patience. Props to you guys.
I don't either, but you keep finding it along the way.
Speaking of houses that give out full-size candy bars, I brought some Halloween candy for us. I mean,
Snickers
who
peanut
doesn't love
butter.
it? What do y'all think of these? What do you think of these Snickers with peanut butter?
I've never had these.
You've never had one of these?
No.
Dog, eat one right now.
Oh my God. You got to twist my arm already.
I know, right? Shut up and eat the...
We didn't even do the thing yet.
Yeah, right? We haven't even done the spooky thing, and spooky things are happening. Right? How good are these?
Oh my God.
They're so good.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, this is probably my second favorite candy bar. And it's not really a candy bar because it comes in those little squares, but
What's your first favorite candy bar?
Reese's Fast Breaks.
Oh, those are really good.
That nougat with the peanut butter, man, you just can't beat it.
Yeah.
But a good Snickers peanut butter. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, this is definitely up on the list now. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
They also make it with crunchy peanut butter. Not really a fan. But
No,
oh, this is the crunchy. I'm sorry.
this is good.
They make it with the creamy one. It's not as good, surprisly. You
The
need a
crunch
little bit of
makes
the
it.
crunch. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Twix, Skittles. Probably my go-to. I'm going to eat one more of these right now.
Yeah, I gotta save some for Halloween.
Yeah.
Make sure you're checking it for razor blades.
Wait, I forgot to check this for razor blades.
Yeah.
And drugs.
Yep. Look at this giant free edible that someone gave me because, they're just handing out drugs when you go trick-or-treating.
That's a little sharp. I feel like-
Ow, ow.
Is there a needle? Is there a syringe in my candy bar?
What's that? Oops, I found the Communist Manifesto.
I don't know why they started putting that in here this year, but kind of crazy.
Did you get Mein Kampf this year? So, yeah, the tradition. What else did I have?
I got one thing for us to do.
Go ahead. I can't. I had another thing, but I don't remember what it was.
All right, so we're not going to do big pumpkins, but I got these little pumpkins,
Oh yeah.
little tiny pumpkin boys, and I figured
Oh,
between now, maybe the end of the podcast, we have to come up with a design with these Sharpies. We have between now and the end of the podcast. At the end, we will put our designs in there, and we'll show them.
gotcha. I'm here for it.
So we have time.
I'm thinking about it for a little bit.
Yeah,
Think about what I want to do.
got to plan it out.
Let's just take quick note real quick. TK decorated.
Oh,
Thank you with the terrifying spiders that definitely did not fall in the middle of the episode and scare the piss out of me. So thanks for that. Man, what did I have? I had something. I had another one, but
what am I going to draw, chat? There's no chat, but it's already too late for this. Man, got to think of something good.
while you're thinking of your pumpkin, I'm just gonna look at my notes here. So I'm sure by now you have at least seen one or multiple versions of like the Britney Spears with the knife video, right? Like you've seen the video of, can I have your Sharpie real quick? Like you've seen the video of her dancing in her living room with like the two knives and she's like, no, you
I
don't know what I'm
cannot
talking
say
about?
that I have. No.
Okay, well, so you know that she was part of that like really strange conservatorship thing with her.
Oh,
her
yeah,
parents,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or dad, whatever. So you know, like there was that whole, free Britney. They were like creeping on her
Yep.
Instagram, like blink twice if you're in danger, wear yellow if you're being like held against your own will, and all that weird stuff. And like people like overanalyze the videos and
Right.
stuff. Well, then she like got out of the conservatorship or whatever, and like rejoined public. I'm gonna air quote that. And then she wrote some book, I think. I don't really know all of the details, so like I'm probably botching this whole story, but nonetheless, then the video comes out where she's got the knives. She has like these knives and she's just like dancing in her living room with like these super sharp knives, right?
Is this on Instagram?
Oh, absolutely. I can't believe you
I've
haven't seen
never
a single
seen
one of
this.
these things.
I'm gonna. You keep talking. I'm gonna pull it up.
The
though.
memes of her like dancing around with the knives and like they're like your waiter or your chef at Hibachi or like, and it's Britney with the fucking knives. You haven't seen
Oh,
this?
these?
Yeah, so you haven't seen a
Oh.
single one of these yet?
What in the world is happening?
Yeah, so that's Britney Spears with knives. It's kind of like, yeah, look. So this is the one that I was talking about. It is just Britney cooking you up some hibachi. She's
I
whipping you up
just
some.
don't. I don't quite understand
Right.
what's happening
Okay,
here.
so anyhow,
Okay, now that I'm caught up.
right.
Yep.
So then the internet kind of gets on this joke about like, from the point of Britney Spears' dad, where it's like, see, I told you she was crazy. Megan hit me with this thing the other day. She goes, what if we've crossed timelines? And like our Britney has been replaced with another Britney. Like the Britney Spears from like when we were younger, like the Hit Me Baby One More Time Britney, right? Like pop star
America's
Britney.
sweetheart, Britney.
Yeah, right? Like what happened to that Britney? Where'd she go? Megan hit me with, dude, I think Britney Spears is a variant, and I think we've crossed timelines. Yeah, right? It's just wild enough that like
Darkest timeline.
it makes sense too.
Oh, I mean, or it could just be, meth.
I wouldn't have gone that far, but it's a possibility. It's not off the table.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at her eyes, there's not much there.
It's pretty methed up. What?
Pretty methed up, but you Mike Tyson?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Spinal. I broke my
God.
back.
I can't believe I've never seen that video of her with the knife. What?
That one's relatively new, but still though,
Jeez.
like
I feel like I should
Megan-
just write Britney Spears on here. That's terrifying enough right now.
I saw another one where it's like the only person who can stop Mike Myers, because he's got the knife, and it's just Britney Spears whipping around her knives.
Oh my God.
And then so I had my Britney Spears story. Like think about it though, man. Like where did we? Is it Harambe? Is that where we crossed into the darkest timeline?
Yeah, as soon as that gorilla was killed,
that-
downhill.
Is that what sends us into the darkest timeline?
Dude, I feel like it was.
Like the multiverse has crossed over, and that was the thing that did it for us.
I mean, crazier things have happened.
True.
They're saying aliens are real. String theory is a thing. And then so
Wait, explain to me how string theory is a thing.
I'm not even going to pretend that I know how to do that.
Well, you started. I figured you knew something.
Yeah, I can read headlines on Facebook like everybody else and pretend that it's real.
Clickbaity articles. I'm
Yeah,
here for
dude.
it.
Yeah, but so back to our Halloween stuff. So Taylor was telling me how like going towards like Aberdeen and stuff, like they are like doing the road construction. She said that she thinks that they moved some graves.
Oh yeah, because there's a whole ass cemetery right there by that church. I don't drive there anymore, so I don't know.
Yeah. But she's saying that it looks like they moved some graves. Like, can you imagine just being a kid, being like, yeah, I'm going to go visit grandpa. And you're just like standing in the highway
Gone.
and just like, I know grandpa's here. Like, sir, this is a highway.
Why are you standing in the highway?
Sir, this is a highway.
This is a Wendy's.
Yeah. Like, How do you just? I mean, I guess money does everything for you, right?
True. I lost my Sharpie.
You lost your Sharpie?
I dropped it. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I'm winning this competition.
Yeah, no, that's not fair.
Well, you
Bummer.
shouldn't have dropped your Sharpie.
That's very fair. It's all right. We'll find it.
We'll
I'll
get
just
it.
borrow
we'll,
yours.
We'll get it when we do the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have limited time.
Yeah.
Fix your microphone though. It's so low.
Why? Yeah. What
Dirt
happened?
Bike Jim, what are you doing with microphone stands?
Apparently, it's just stay.
I
Oh my
don't
god.
understand what's happening right now.
Me neither. I don't know. What?
Adjust the other one, the bottom one.
No, we're good here. We're good. We're good. This is fine. Everything's fine.
Everything.
We're good.
I mean, he says everything's fine,
We're good.
but podcast Jim knows that microphone is a little too low.
Don't question it. Audio bar says it's still picking up my voice. Eat my ass.
Jim on Jim action.
I'd pay that. I downloaded the wrong Jim Carrey movie.
LimeWire lied to me again.
Was it me, myself, and Irene?
Just me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
Just me and myself. Featuring Jim Carrey
Yep. Featuring Jim.
and Jim. Featuring Jim.
What was I? Oh, so you had said,
But moving graves, though.
yeah.
That's so. I guess money can do everything for you. Like, hey, we want this road. We want this land. Like, well, there's people buried here. How many zeros?
Yeah, right. Like, how many commas and how many zeros does it take to just tear up a graveyard?
And someone just like thinks about it for like 5 seconds. They're like, 6 zeros.
6? All
That's yours.
right.
That's yours.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Cool.
Shit. Is that all I have to do to get paid? Is just open up a cemetery and wait for someone to build a road there? I feel
Like you're just driving around spotting locations. Like, you know what?
right here.
There's going to be a 4-way intersection here one day, and they're going to need my land.
Investment stonks.
Gravesite.
See, Podcast Jim's got good ideas. Dirt Bike Jim, he's hit his head too many times.
Dirt
He's
Bike
over
Jim
here.
is ramping off of the graves.
That would be sick. Just do like a fucking whip, just right. The other day, we were gifted some glorious music by the music gods. Blink-182 just dropped their new album, right? And their
Oh.
tour, they just announced
Yeah,
their
yeah,
tour, and I
yeah.
managed to pick up some tickets. What is your favorite extended Blink-182 universe side project? This is not spooky season related, but I've been listening to One More Time so damn much that I have to ask.
So my favorite Blink-182 cinematic universe project.
Yep.
Angels and Airwaves.
Great choice. I mean, you have so many to pick from between.
I'm not saying that that's because that's the only one that I've extensively listened to, but it's probably because that's the only one I extensively listened to.
Fair, valid point. Other
Yeah.
than Blink-182.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
I mean, you've got what? Plus 44, Boxcar, Transplants, Ava. What else? And I think that's it, right? Oh, and then you have the Matt 182. You have the two Matt 182
I'm gonna
albums.
be super honest. I've probably listened to Angels and Airwaves more than I've listened to Blink-182.
That's fair. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
They're all good. You
yeah.
should listen to them all.
All good, but Angels and Airwaves at that point in my life, the 2006, 2007 era, 2008.
That would have been our
2006,
senior. That would have been our
2008.
senior year of high school. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Just to
music
age
just
ourselves there.
hit a little different. It was very good. It was a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, because I think
The adventure.
yeah, because that was I mean, '09 is when you were in Seal of Spotlight, and that's like right during like or not Blink, but Ava's like massive sort of like.
I Empire was what 2008, 2009.
We'd have to look on Spotify.
Yeah. Either way, around that time frame, that was hitting different for me than most music that I've been listening to. Mm-hmm. So I'd have to go with Angels and Airwaves.
Valid point. I'll probably say the same.
Yeah.
Just because I mean, Ava's just so damn good. The
Yeah.
new stuff is kind of weird, but anyhow,
I think like 2 of the songs maybe grew on me a little bit, but it's just not what it was.
yeah. Now that Tom's not in it, it's just not the same. So next year there'll be a Sad Boy meetup at the Blink-182 show. If you want to come find me, I'll be there in Raleigh.
Ooh.
Yeah,
There you go.
me and Maggie will be at the Blink show. I managed to pick up tickets during the pre-sale.
You'll look more like this.
Yeah, not so much like this. Your skin is peeling.
Sir, my forehead is. We're not going to talk about it.
But you honestly, well, you might have your hair slicked down, so you could take that off if you're super uncomfortable. But
Nah, dude. I'm committing.
I'm here for it.
I'm committing for the next 20 minutes to wear this thing.
20 minutes.
At least 20 minutes. So I also brought treats for us.
Ooh, what did you bring for trick or treat?
We're not going to say I know it's not necessarily Halloween, but I bought pumpkin pies.
You can't go wrong with a
Little
good
baby
pie.
pumpkin pies.
Can
So
never.
there's it for you.
Would you just look at that?
Would you just look at that little pie?
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my goodness. Because, it's more, I think it's probably more Thanksgiving like, but, I know we both love pumpkin
Yeah,
pie.
that Sharpie is long gone, my dude.
Well,
How did you? Oh, there. Never mind. I know how to open it.
pull the tab, man.
Shut up.
Pull the tab.
Dirt Bike Jim, I'm telling you, he's hit his head a couple times. He's not
Brap.
as smart as he used to be. Brap.
They got to do the Ready Whip. Okay, question, poll. Do you like pumpkin pie with your Ready Whip, or do you like Ready Whip with your pumpkin pie? Oh, that lid is...
Gone. Yeah, it's next to the Sharpie.
Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle under this couch right now.
Well, when you can't get off camera, what else? Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Oh, I was gonna use that for like trash. It's
Oh,
okay. We'll be all right.
There
We'll
you
be
go,
all right.
girl.
We'll be all right.
You go.
I
You
got the
good?
fork.
You good?
Go ahead and serve yourself up some whip.
All right. I'm going to show everybody the correct amount.
Yes.
Little ASMR Ready
Ooh.
Whip for you.
All right, I'll be quiet.
Are you ready?
Go ahead. That is the correct amount.
It really is the correct amount.
All
Just for anybody.
Here's my turn.
I thought you were going to do a little Dairy Queen like twist at the top.
That would have been sick. I don't
God.
think. Oh, you know what? It's kind of doing it on its own. It all kind
Yeah.
of blends in on the camera, but nonetheless.
Yeah, how do we eat this without making... Oh, cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, we didn't really think this through, now, did we?
Well, I mean,
Do we ever think things
I do
through?
podcasts and you do dirt bikes. So, we don't need to think about these kind of things.
Yeah, see, this is why Jim isn't a parent, because he can't improvise on
Oh.
the fly. Was it good?
That's actually really good.
Shit, that's good.
Do you know how much this mini pie was at Walmart?
I was looking for the price.
It was like 79 cents.
No shot, really?
Right?
This shit's delicious, man.
Dude, if I was broke, I'd be walking into Walmart with 79 cents.
Well, I can tell you right now, fucking podcast, Jim, broke.
Man, I even
This unpaid internship we're doing right now.
I even work at a bank.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part, is I tell people what to do with their money, or podcast Jim tells people what to do with their money. Still doesn't have any money, though.
But
Because he's paying
Hi,
for all
though.
of the dirt biking that he did in his 20s. He's got to pay off all that debt.
those medical bills.
No, that was all insurance covered. I stopped
Oh,
riding after I got
perfect.
off my parents' insurance because I couldn't afford to ride.
Hey guys, thanks for paying for my insurance and my medical bills all these years. I'm going to sell the bike now because I'm not paying for it.
I really did.
Yeah, it's fair.
I mean, so you get kicked, you get kicked off your parents' insurance at 26. I
Oh,
moved to
yeah,
North
yeah,
Carolina at 27. I sold my bike last year, but I didn't ride it ever.
Dang.
What was I gonna say?
That
Oh,
was sensual. He just gave a little. Oh, he did again. He gave a little lick around the edge of the pie.
I didn't want to get any whipped cream on your couch.
Oh, dude, I appreciate you.
I'll get whipped cream on it later. So my mom's rule growing up. Did I ever tell you this story? Or maybe I've mentioned on the podcast before. But my mom's rule growing up. Shout out to Dirt Bike Jim's mom. My mom.
Also, podcast Jim's mom.
Yeah, you know what? My mom. Shout out to my mom. My mom's rule was if I ever went to the hospital in the ambulance, I had to quit.
That's fair.
Because that shit's expensive.
If it was ever bad enough,
Yep. If it was ever bad enough that you had to go to the hospital, in the ambulance, you were done. That was the rule. So I stood by that. Every time I got hurt, my dad, would come over. Can I hand this to you?
there's so many clips I'm going to make from this.
Dude, I'm not going to leave pie filling on the fork.
Hey, man.
So anytime I would crash, my dad would come over and he'd be like, yo, are you all right? You know, in some maybe different words, but he'd be like, you all right? And he'd look at me and he was like, are we going to be able to leave? Or we got to make a phone call? And it would always take me a second to like make sure I'm not like dying.
Right.
And we always made the executive decision that I would get in the car and go home. My dad would, I don't care how much pain I was in, every concussion I had, every broken bone that I've been through, we got in the car and we drove to the hospital. And then looking back, it's my favorite thing to do, but it was not my favorite thing to do at the time. My mom learned my pattern. If I called her and the first words out of her mouth or out of my mouth were, don't freak out, she knew to just put her shoes on and start driving to the hospital.
Oh, no.
Hey, how you doing? Don't freak out, but you're gonna have to meet us at the hospital. What happened this time? It's a broken scapula. Broken shoulder blade. Broke my tailbone. Broke my wrist. Got a concussion.
What isn't wrong? I'll see you there.
Well, those were never the same thing. Those were all separate incidents, which I've covered before in the podcast. Super early episode if you want to go back and listen to all of Dirt Bike Jim's.
Deep dive into Dirt Bike Jim's medical history.
Yeah. But yeah, the rule was if I ever went to the hospital in the ambulance, I had to give it up. So I gave it up on my own when I couldn't afford to ride no more. But fun
That's
fact.
fair.
Yeah.
You ever been in an ambulance, though?
No, but you have.
I've been in one.
Podcast Jim hasn't, but Podcast Jason has.
Podcast Jason been in them 2 times.
2 times.
I only paid for one of them.
I would say one for your surgery. Was the other your car accident?
No, one was for, I had like a spinal injection. Yeah.
What?
I had like a spinal injection a few years ago
For what?
to try and help with back pain.
Okay.
And apparently my body just started freaking out. And then I went to the hospital.
In the ambulance.
Yep.
Wow. That's. Was this like recent?
2013.
Oh.
10
okay.
years ago.
Okay.
Yep. And then, after my surgery, the brain surgery, I went back. But that was so much fun.
Dog, we've been friends since 2009. How have I never heard that story?
I don't know.
That's insane.
I don't know.
I guess we're not that great of friends.
Wow.
You not telling me stories. That's on you.
This is what we do this.
You know what?
To fill in the gaps of our friendship to make it even stronger.
I love filling in the gaps.
Podcast Jim.
To make our friendship stronger.
Podcast Jim and Dirt Bike Jim. Building friendships stronger. Together. That's the best slogan. Oh my God.
I'm here for it.
Oh,
What else? What else do you got?
I have one more story. It's not necessarily Halloween related, but it was kind of terrifying.
That's okay. I'm here for it.
Okay. Everybody in podcast land who's listening to this or watching this, please, I want input on this.
Yes.
If you are walking into
Or someone you know has mesothelioma. Sorry.
Dang, those commercials were so
You may be entitled
aggressive.
to large
Those
compensation.
commercials were so aggressive. Early 2000s, man. Watching Price is Right, and then boom, mesothelioma commercial.
Did you use talcum powder on your vaginal entrance? You may be entitled to, or did you have a vaginal mesh installed?
What?
You never heard those?
Oh,
Dude. We'll circle back to it. Finish your story. We'll circle back to the vaginal mesh.
okay. So when you go to a bathroom in public, okay,
Yes.
you round the corner, right?
Uh-huh.
At what point, when you're going to use the urinal, at what point do you start unzipping to get your thing out to start doing the thing?
Is that what we call it? Our thing? Is that what you call it for Reed?
We have a
His
5-year-old. At what point do you pull your dick out to start peeing?
It depends on what level of DEF CON we're at. You know what I mean? Yeah, if we're like, it's 10 hours to Ohio, and you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna piss my pants.
Yep.
Like DEF CON 5, it might come out a little early, and I might just try and like arc it into the urinal. I'm kidding.
In a public.
In no shape or form is my dick ever leaving my pants where another human can see it if I can control that.
Okay.
Like you've been to an event where like there's been no divider and you just gotta
Sure.
eye contact with the wall.
Eyes ahead, don't
look
talk.
down. Yeah,
Yep.
you just look forward. You're doing your thing. You give it a jiggle. You tuck it away, and you turn around. You don't like look right. Like now, if there's a divider, you know, make sure you're not like pissing on yourself or something like that.
Right.
Ladies, this is what it's like to be a guy. Just
There's
listen.
a lot of things you have to think about after the fact.
One stall gap or one urinal gap. No eye contact. No talking. And if there's no dividers, you straight 90 degrees, no looking. You don't look down. You just do your thing.
Yep. So please tell me, because that sounds very normal.
Yeah,
right?
well, I would hope so.
Please
I
tell
hope
me
I'm
why
the-
a man
the norm.
rounded the corner of the entrance of the Sheets bathroom the other day with his dick out.
Like, so he came from the public lobby, rounded the first
corner into the bathroom,
And it's just out.
and just like unzipped. Man was at DEFCON 5.
See, maybe he had to go.
Maybe.
Did he arc it into the toilet?
No, I mean I quickly left. I'm like, there's a man entering the bathroom in public
With his dick
I
out.
was also in West Virginia, so maybe it felt a little bit more
Did you hear banjos?
normal there. I don't know. But it was just so weird. So I'm just like, I go to the bathroom, normal,
Right.
zip up, go to walk to the sink to wash my hands. I wash my hands, I go to the towel, start drying, and this man just rounds the corner, dick out. I'm like,
Just hanging brain.
yeah,
Man, he just needed a breeze. They were probably like really hot.
just airing it out. I don't know.
I can't speak on behalf of that man, but you know, like you said, maybe he was at DEFCON 5. I don't know. Maybe he was just really sweaty and he needed some air on
I don't
it.
know. It just felt wrong.
Did you feel violated? Like you felt?
I mean, like, why did I have to look? You know?
I mean, it's natural reaction where you're just like, what? Oh God.
Yeah, like something's not right. What's wrong here? And it's just the fact that
I can see it.
yeah, I could see it too. It's like staring at it.
Yeah, right. You just unwillingly like, you know what? That has to be the equivalent of a female just receiving an unsolicited dick pic.
You know?
When they, you fellas, we've all been there. You've been like, I should send her my pepperoni stick.
Looking pretty good in this one.
Yeah, it's got some extra. The lighting is right. It's looking very girthy.
Real beefed up.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like half chub, so it's like got a good like arc to it, Really kind of gives it its volume.
Yeah.
And you're like, I should send it. First off, don't ever fucking send it unless they specifically ask for it. They never will, but do not send it unless they ask. And that is the equivalent for you when you didn't ask to see that man's dick,
Yeah.
but he was just like, "Hey, here it is." And you're like, "What the fuck? Oh God."
Maybe it's like it should be like a restaurant thing. You know, like in restaurants are like going in, going out.
Oh yeah, right.
Maybe like DEFCON
yeah.
5.
Door.
Yeah, door. DEFCON 5. Like, oh, this man's going to have his dick out as soon as he rounds this corner.
Yeah.
Dick's out.
Yep.
I can just...
Yeah, when you hear
You know?
DEFCON 5, everybody just looks up. It's the man code. Everyone just looks up so you can just get to your business with your business out.
See, that seems like a thing that should be part of man code.
How not today's we haven't had a how not to be a dick.
There's no better time.
segment.
Let's do it.
Yep. How
Run it.
not to be a dick. Stop pulling your dick out in public and don't send unsolicited dick pics.
Yeah.
that
Unless
fair?
you yell DEFCON 5 first.
Yep.
Or have written consent in,
Yes. If they
Yeah.
ask for it, they have to ask for it. If you send it, I mean,
You also have to have top tier lighting because don't
yeah.
don't do it wrong.
I mean, could you imagine if you just sent like a camera raw image of your dong? You didn't do any editing to it. You didn't like touch up the vein on the bottom, like nothing like that. And you just sent it.
You
just
go in,
click and send like it's a
You gotta
Snapchat.
add some dodge and burning on the thing just to like enhance the shadows and the
give
highlights.
it a little roundness.
Yeah.
Give it some girth it up.
Can you? Oh my god! Can you imagine? So, have you heard of this new tool in Photoshop, generative fill AI?
Yes, I'm here for it.
Can you just imagine?
Generative fill, just unsolicited dick pic.
No, so like even better. Can you just imagine like, okay, you have the picture and you circle the whole thing. You hit the shift delete.
Yeah, it's
and
all the way at the top of the frame because it's yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Right. You don't have to zoom in.
We're saying
No,
the
no.
same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So then it's just like llama, giraffe.
You put giraffe spots along the then you screen dodge it in and just soften the edges. That's a giraffe dick. What the fuck?
It's like, sir, is that a snowboard? Yeah.
Is that a roll of quarters in your pocket? Are you happy to see me? Yes.
Actually, according to this Photoshop image, it is a roll of quarters.
I do work at a bank.
I don't know why there's $17 in this roll of quarters, but it's all there.
That's a big roll
It's
of
a
quarters.
lot of quarters.
Holy shit, man.
Dudes, sometimes you just need a lot of quarters.
You just got to do a lot of laundry at the laundromat.
You're going to the arcade.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking doing laundry at the laundromat. When they get stuck in the washing machine.
Right.
We've all seen those videos. What?
Yeah. What?
What are you doing, Step Bro?
Oh my God.
What are you doing, Podcast Jim?
I'd say we're going to get demonetized, but we're not.
We're not even
We're not even
monetized.
monetized to begin with. This episode brought to you by us.
As always. What is wrong with this? Maybe it's this mic stand.
There's nothing wrong with the
Dude,
mic
I
stand. It's
didn't-
the fact that you came in and touched it.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. But I put it up here, and I just did this. It will go down. I'm just saying that's gonna go
All
down.
I'm saying is I got your mic stand working beautifully right now.
You know what? It's me. It's got to be me.
It's got to be.
It's gonna be me.
It's because my degree is in audio engineering.
Yeah, so you know how to do it. Yeah,
I'm like a microphone stand whisperer.
yeah. Mine was dirt bikes.
Yeah.
Huh. Let's see, do I have anything else? Oh, let me get this Sharpie. I know what I want to do on my pumpkin.
Oh.
I'm just gonna do this up real quick while you keep chatting away.
Oh, did I show you my Squirtle tattoo?
I saw a photo of it, but I'm here to see it in
Yeah,
person.
dude.
Don't kick
Oh,
the.
I can't.
Don't. Come on. Oh, there it is.
I got
Nice.
it right on the shin.
Are you getting it filled in or no?
No. I got a Squirtle Squad tattoo right on the front of my shin above my ankle, and it was great. So
How bad did the shin hurt?
honestly, it tickled more than anything.
Really?
Like as soon as you started tattooing, it felt like it was tickling. And then as soon as you started actually going and digging in with a needle and everything, I'm like, okay, this is fine. It really didn't hurt that bad. There was a few spots where it was like, ooh, that stings a little.
A little spicy?
But again, I tell everybody now when they ask about my pain tolerance, I had part of my skull removed. I think I can handle a shin tattoo.
Yeah. I can handle any tattoo you throw at me.
I might complain the whole time, but I can handle it. How's my forehead looking? Oh God, the back of my forehead's. Oh, there we go.
It's peeling off.
I feel like I'm getting a sunburn on this thing.
Dude, I have yet to burn my head, and I am terrified of the day that it finally does happen. I'm going to be very upset.
Man. I am glad that I didn't actually shave my head.
Yet, when this episode gets 100 plays,
Yeah,
and after we film
well,
our
I did
videos...
say it. If this episode gets 100 plays, this specific Halloween episode, if it gets 100 plays, I will shave my head. My wife will absolutely be upset with all of you.
And we'll make sure to film it,
Yeah,
and we'll put it on the YouTube,
vlog style.
and I'm gonna be the one to shave his head.
Yep. Also, look out for a lot of videos we're going to be doing too. Just a little bit of a shameless plug. We're going to have a few videos that we're planning on doing and putting on the YouTube channel. So if you enjoy listening to us talk, or
I'm almost done, I promise.
want to be involved more with our lives, that's how we're going to do it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
So,
Okay, so I have finished my pumpkin since
right.
my Sharpie is gone. So now I will talk while you
all right.
do that. So like you were saying, yeah, we got some stuff that we're working on in the background, and we have been in brief communication with some wonderful folks that we are waiting on some responses from for some potentially cool things coming up. So, if you do enjoy listening to the podcast, you may enjoy our we have some skits planned that we're gonna film. Maybe try some skit comedy or maybe just funny YouTube videos. Maybe we'll hit the algorithm just right and something will go viral. You never know.
Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. This pumpkin's going to be so scary.
So you know what? I've actually had something on my list here for a really long time, and it fits the theme because you brought it up. So speaking of cemeteries, do you know how there's just the simple little headstones, or maybe you could get my friend who passed away a very, very long time ago, she has a bench on her plot, whatever you want to call it, where people can go sit and hang out, and reminisce and talk and do the things that you do when you go visit a gravesite. What what qualifications do you have to get those big, super awesome like mausoleum type things? You know what I'm talking about? Where you like go in them and you can like have you ever been in one of those?
You have to have FU money.
Oh, you gotta have fuck off money.
Yeah.
That checks out. I mean, everything boils down to money. When the inevitable that you pass, sir, do you want to be buried? Do you want to be cremated? Or do you not know?
I honestly don't know what I want.
I'm trying not to look. See your pumpkin.
Yeah, don't look at it. I'm working
I did a very
so hard.
generic pumpkin.
I'm working so hard on this. Yeah, I don't honestly know. I feel like the whole burial plot thing is just kind of weird. Like, it's nice. I think the idea of being able to go visit somebody is nice, as opposed to like, I'm gonna go visit Grandpa today,
And you just
like turn around and he's in like an urn next to the shot glasses, and it's like, "What's up, Grandpa?"
Yeah, right. You're just turning up for a party, and Grandpa's just watching over you, just like face down, ass up, twerking on your boyfriend or husband, or God knows what you're doing, but you're just like getting rowdy in the living room, and Grandpa's ashes are just like chilling right there.
Yeah. So like, I feel like that's a weird option. The burial thing's kind of a good one, but like at the same time, like, it's just expensive.
Yeah, right.
It's really expensive to throw you in a wood box and drop you in the ground.
I've told Megan that. So before I decided that I wanted to be cremated, this also could just change at any moment. Before I decided I wanted to be cremated, I told Megan that it absolutely needs to be as cheap as possible, because I want to leave to her or to my brothers, whoever's left when I croak. I want to leave as much as possible so that they can have easier time, right? So like spend the least amount possible to put me down or in the ground. Also, I think it'd be really cool if we autographed the back of them when we're done.
Ooh, we could do that.
Yeah.
That's fair. So you just like, throw me in the trash out back and then just have a party.
Not like that cheap, but like don't pick the $15,000 box, right?
Right.
Pick the $1,500 box.
Like, guys, I don't need AC and Wi-Fi. Just
right.
Just pop me in.
Give me a bottle of water, and I'll be all right.
Give me some gamer sups, so in the afterlife I can
Grandpa's
be hydrated.
Ashes? Grandpa's ashes.
Grandpa's ashes. Oh my god.
That's one of their newest flavors.
I think we need to try that one next.
I read online that it's black, like your blood orange.
The blood orange.
And it like turns your poop green or purple or something like that. Because all the dyes that are in it, it turns your poop a very strange color.
Maybe I won't get that one. I like the sweet 6-pack one. I don't know if I like Grandpa's ashes though.
Oh, that's what? Cherry pineapple.
Yeah.
It's very good. Nice. So I was like, yeah, definitely just put me in the cheapest box possible. Don't spend like a ton of money just for fucking nothing. Now I have moved on to, I want to be cremated, because like, screw that noise of like holding a whole ass like ceremony and shit. That's a waste of money. Like, all my friends are going to hang out regardless. We don't need to like pay for a place to go hang out. You just come to like wherever I'm at, like my house or like my mom's house or my dad's house or something. Like, it's free 99 to host a party at my house.
Jim's last Jimapalooza.
Don't joke, because I will write it into a will. One last, what do they call those? Like, end of life parties, or no? What do they call them? Shit, what are those? What do people call them? Like, celebration of life.
Celebration of life.
Is.
Jimapalooza.
Yeah. Jimapalooza, celebrating life.
Where's Jim at? Well, he's...
See, that's the thing, is he's not here.
Yeah, he's somewhere coming back from Berlin.
Did you have the potatoes? They were a little gritty, weren't they? Now you know.
Now Jim is a part of you.
Forever.
Oh my God.
All right, so you ready to unveil your pumpkin?
I'm ready.
What do you got? Let me see it. I went very basic. What the fuck is that? What is that?
It's adorable.
What is that? I went with
It's
a little...
adorable.
What? Explain your drawing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He's just got some eyes, a little scar, and some little emo hair, and a tooth.
I like it. Little.
It is adorable.
I went with the classic little pumpkin face.
That's really good, though.
I mean, it's Sharpie. It's not that hard, but thank you.
It's really good, though.
So, I'm gonna sign it on the back.
Gotta put the year on there.
MWSB. Yep, 2023
Dirt bike gym.
Dirt Bike Gym.
Perfect.
And then we hit him with a.
Oh, a little squiggle.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
There you go. Oh,
I'm gonna
you need that.
Yeah, I'll sign it too.
Here we go. MWSB Dirt Bike Gym. We'll figure out what we want to do with these. Auction them off. Anybody gonna buy those?
Who wants to buy these pumpkins?
Maybe we'll hold a little giveaway next year when we're super big. We have our Halloween. See, look, dude,
you could buy props from
I
season
haven't
1.
touched the mic, and look how it's moved. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's probably a you thing.
It has to be me. I mean, there's no other explanation.
How did you write on this thing so smoothly? I'm having like the hardest time.
I don't know, but it worked, man. Like I'm just gonna. Are you done struggling?
There.
Not podcast, Jim.
Yeah. Podcast Jim.
I'm here for it.
Dude, I love that. Oh, I gotta write 2023 on it too.
Careful. So, what are your guys' favorite Halloween traditions? Do you have any that you like to, do with your friends or family or?
I know I've seen people who like watch all the Halloween episodes of like certain TV shows.
Oh yeah,
And I think
shows that ran for like multiple years.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Like the one year I wanted to do that for all the
Community ones.
well, no, the Halloween episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, weren't those the heists?
The heists.
Oh, those were the Halloween episodes. Those are so good.
Those are so good.
I forgot about that show. That's such a good show.
It really was.
Dude, my head is getting sweaty from these things. My Scott, what are these things called? What were these things called?
I don't know.
I know
I'm
they're
not Dirt Bike
goggles.
Jim.
They were, can't think what the name of these goggles. They had like a very specific one. Pros hate them though. Is it time? Is it time to do?
I think it's time. We talked about, podcast Jim, Dirt Bike Jim.
Yep.
Being cremated. But what if you needed him to come back?
I'm going to borrow your Sleep Token album for just a second. I need a flat surface.
Don't you mess it up.
I'm not going to mess it up.
All right. I'm just saying. Don't you do it. All right, here we go. We're going to get this ready.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I'm going to read some stuff real quick. So first off, I had to look up how to hold a seance at home. And according to WikiHow, it says that you need to make space for the spirits. Although seances in film are usually held in romantic rooms with oaken round tables, you might live in a cramped apartment furnished exclusively by IKEA, and that's okay. A few modifications can make even the grungiest of spaces more inviting to otherworldly visitors.
Ooh.
So I feel like the Sleep Token album is a good place to start.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like it is. I feel like it is.
Don't they have a song called The Summoning?
Yeah.
I feel like
their most popular song right now.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's what we have to do. So I'm gonna take this. I'm trying not to. What is this? Sugar or salt?
No, it's salt. I know you asked for a lot of salt, but I figured we could just do a
Yeah.
seance for a small person instead.
Are we summoning a dead midget? Or what is the PC? What are they? Little people?
Little person.
Little person? Are we summoning a dead little person?
Yeah, I didn't want to put that much salt in a container, so
Yeah.
I'm still committed to the seance, but oh, salt circle.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Okay. All right. All right.
take this.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Can you turn that one down now? And I'm gonna have you light the candle.
Wait, hold on. Are we ready for ultimate seance?
Ooh, yeah. Hit me with it. Ooh. Okay, now turn that one down.
Oh, I mean, it has to still be bright.
Just turn it down.
enough.
It's good. Look at your camera. It's good. Just turn it down.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
We're gonna test out the lighting. So
We got to bring you optimal seance mood.
yep, we gotta make it real spooky in here.
All right.
Ooh.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. All right. So now if you could kindly light, and I'm going to...
Iced caramel macchiato candle.
Yep.
Over any of the wicks? Oh, here we go. Ooh.
I'm trying not to drop this and catch...
We need all 3 of them lit.
Yep.
For
Okay.
optimal seance.
Yep. For double spell casting power. Remember, we bought this spell on Etsy last week. So now, okay, find a mode of communication. As mentioned, you shouldn't expect spirits to speak the living. If you're the medium, you might hear their voices inside your head clearly, but it isn't the same as a human voice that travels by vibrations in the air. Some mediums prefer to use a Ouija board or a pendulum. We don't have either of those.
Nope.
It's best to have a few methods. We're going to run without it. Don't expect anything because, you know, it's not
hey man,
fucking
they can
real.
hit these buttons right here on the road mixer, on the roadcaster. Spirits.
Yep.
If you want to say something, hit a button.
All I'm saying is if any of these wicks just magically blow out, I'm running the fuck away.
Well, there is also 3 fans on in this room, so
Yeah,
it could very well be because
none
of
of
that.
which, okay. And then none of which are anywhere near this fan. And then, okay, here we go. Finding the ghost. Okay, record the EU. Nope. Set out mirrors if you want to see the ghost show itself. Damn it, I didn't read that far down the list. Okay, what do you think is the how? I'm trying not to spill all this hot wax on myself. Dirt Bike Jim likes pain, not that
Yeah,
kind of pain.
Halloween to remember.
Yeah. Why do you have 3rd-degree burns on your thighs? Well, I was wearing shorts and I dropped a candle on my leg. The ghost knocked it out of my hand.
That's the story you tell.
Yeah, right. The ghost knocked the candle out of my hand.
Yeah, it was a Tuesday. I was performing a seance and dropped some hot wax on my dick. Whatever.
You know.
Seance unclear.
Yeah.
Dick and a candle.
Instructions unclear, dick and a candle. I'm here for it. I couldn't find any Latin seances to say. I Googled Latin.
Google pig Latin fast enough.
Well, I tried to Google spells to bring back the dead, and Google didn't have anything for me. So what do you think is the best way that we can maybe summon a spirit with these candles here? And I'm trying not to make the candle leave frame so that if anything happens,
It's
on video.
Yeah.
What do you? Okay, close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Oh, great ones from beyond, if you can hear us, please bring forth a sign of some sorts to show that you exist in the real realm and you no longer are attributed to the spiritual plane. I don't think anything happened.
Yeah, no one hit buttons. Yep.
All 3 of the wicks are still burning, as you
yep,
can see.
yep.
Imagine if they just went out. Dog, I'm
Just
fucking losing
gone.
it. Yeah. Would you like to hold the candle and try? You wanna try and summon? Please do not spill it.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta here,
All right.
give yourself some room.
All right. I swear to God, I catch my beard on fire. All right.
All right, hold on. Okay, close your eyes. Okay,
God, this
here we
caramel macchiato smells so good.
It was very refreshing.
Oh my God, it feels like fall in here. I'm feeling autumnal. All right, so
Wait, is the candle in there?
yeah.
I think the mic's covering it.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, here we go. Your turn.
Hey yo, ghost. What up?
It's your boy, Podcast Jim.
It's your boy, Podcast Jim. You there? What's up? Come say hi. Hit a button.
Hit that follow button, like, comment, subscribe. Could you share it to your Spirit Facebook for us?
Yeah, I don't know, the Spirit Podcasts app, if you want to follow us on there too. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you know. But yeah, follow, subscribe right now. Show us that you're there, my dude.
I don't think anything happened.
No, nothing happened.
All right. Well, you heard it there first, folks. We just tried a seance. Here, I'll take this.
Okay.
Turn the lights back to normal.
Okay.
I'm going to blow out the candles on video just so we all see that the ghost did not blow that out.
And then it comes back on. You're like, oh, that one is
I also don't want to ruin your spirit box, your sleep token album.
I appreciate that very much. Well, that seems very bright, doesn't it?
I didn't think this through. What do I do with this salt now?
It's like a shot. You got to lick it off the sleep token album.
There's so much. What am I going to do with all this hot Kool-Aid?
What am I going to do with this Kool-Aid? Dude, I don't know, man.
I'm not about to rip a line of salt off the sleep token album.
Oh, wait. It's Halloween. Orange.
Yeah,
Orange.
yeah.
Okay. Just that's it. That's how you end the seance. You have to snort
you have to
the
snort
salt.
the salt. Yeah, really infuse it with your.
And then whenever you're done with that, we can call your mom and be like, "Hey, don't freak out." But
stop. The worst part is my mom works at the hospital now. So like the other day she texted me from like her coworker's phone. It was like, "Hey, this is your mom. I lost my phone. This is can you call this number?" And she like texted me a number. And she was like, "I need you to like call your brothers." She's like, "I don't know your brother's number." So I call the number that she tells me, and she answers well, I mean, it's her job, so like I'm not mad, but she answers the phone. She's like 911, and I was like, my name is Jim, and I'm looking for Michelle. And she's like, "Hi, babe, it's me." And I was like, "Hi, Mom."
there you go. Nick, can you imagine? It's like, yeah, hey, don't freak out, but just ripped a fat line of Morton's iodine salt, table salt, and I'm seeing many colors.
Yeah, can you tell me what the CDC website says about snorting salt?
It says you're a moron.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. I
got
don't
you.
have a third hand.
I got you.
All right. Appreciate it.
Oh, there we go.
I tried to get as much of it off the sleep token album as possible.
and look at
Hopefully
that.
all of that translated.
Easy cleanup after your seance at home.
3 easy steps.
It's
you
really
can summon
easy.
a demon to your living room.
It's just like a chia pet. You just put water on it, throw some sea salt, and light a candle, and it just like grows a spirit or something. Now that all the Christian followers have unfollowed.
Yeah,
they just performed a seance on podcast.
Yeah, these fucking guys. Yeah, but for real, how to summon the dead on WikiHow.
No. Make sure you downvote that article, but like tried it on camera, didn't work.
Yeah, right. Send them the video as proof.
Oh man. Well, I think it's about time, right?
It is about that time.
Thank you so much.
We tried
for
to summon
joining
a
us.
ghost. We had pie.
We had candy.
We did some trick or treating.
We drew on pumpkins.
Yep, we carved pumpkins. We wore costumes.
Oh man,
Dude, look, see, I didn't even touch it again.
I don't know, man.
Telling you, it's me.
It
Maybe
has
the
to be.
ghost. The ghost moved it.
Maybe the ghost. The whole time he was messing with it. He's like, they're
Yep.
gonna do a seance. Watch this.
Look, I'm already in the room, and they think they're trying to summon me.
Yeah.
Idiots.
I'm here every week. I'm the third sad boy. I don't know.
I'm here for it, though. Yes, so that was the special Tuesday episode of your Midweek Sad Boy Update.
Sad boy update.
Thanks for tuning in. I hope everyone has a safe Halloween tonight.
Yes.
Please don't put razor blades or give kids drugs.
Yeah.
First
Syringes.
off, yeah, don't. Yeah, I mean, first off, if you have drugs, just do them yourself. Just don't give them away. You should just give them to people. You bought them, you use them.
That's like a bad investment, honestly.
Yeah, right? Yeah, who buys that stuff and then gives it away? So everyone have a safe Halloween. Children that probably shouldn't be listening to this episode, I hope you get a ton of candy and make sure you check them for condoms and razor blades and syringes. And if your candy has milligram dosage on it, make sure you eat them all at once. Every single one at once. You will unlock third person mode for life.
Third person mode.
I'm Dirtbike Jim.
I'm Podcast Jim.
And I'm Jim.
I'm Jason.
And we are your Midwest Sad Boys. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Whether you're in the spirit world or the real world, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, to our season 1 Halloween special.
Yeah. If you guys liked this, we'll definitely do it again next year. We'll make it bigger and better. And as you can tell, we enjoyed doing this for fun, and it's only going to get better from here. So just keep tuning in.
Thank you so much. Stay sad, y'all. I couldn't even say it. Oh my God. I feel like I'm going to throw up now.
Bye.
Bye.